Oronpoto or Oronpoto, as she's commonly referred to, has made history as the first and only female Alaafin of Oyo. She was responsible for the leading of the Oyo Empire between the year 1554 to 1562. She was the daughter of Alaafin of Oyo and the granddaughter of Alaafin Onigbogi, both rulers of the empire in their own time. When her father died, her brother Prince Egugoja became the next in line to the throne and succeeded his father. However, he died early without a successor. His younger brothers, Prince Stella and Prince Ajiboyede, were very young and as such couldn't assume the throne as at that time. The throne was then left for Princess Oronpoto, as she is the direct sibling to her late brother, and of course, she was of age compared to her older brothers. This decision didn't sit well with the Council of Chiefs, as there have been no female rulers in the history of the kingdom, and they believed females were meant to be under males to be directed, not females coming up to become rulers, especially being called a king or ruler of a kingdom. The chiefs and elders had started making plans on how they would put themselves on the throne as the king, because according to them, the throne needed a king urgently. Every plan they made was disrupted by the strong-willed and courageous Oronpoto, who insisted that she was the only link to the dynasty and it was her full right to sit on the throne of her forefathers. Just to make sure the kingship doesn't go out of her family lineage, she summoned the chiefs and elders several times to discuss her coronation, but they all insisted it was a taboo for a woman to become king. They later asked her to prove to the elders and chiefs that she was a man, after she keeps telling them she was 10 times better than a man, saying that being a man was the only hindrance to her coronation and condition. The chiefs thought of how to ridicule her and put an everlasting silence to her blabbing. They asked her to prove her masculinity and strip naked at the palace in the presence of everyone in 7 days. Princess Oronpoto started wearing male items of clothing after the meeting with the chiefs and elders of the kingdom. They started making mockery of her by saying she's just being foolish and wants to become what she's not. The chiefs and elders started counting down to the D-Day, hoping to openly molest her in the presence of everyone and snatching her birthright from her right in her presence. They already started making plans and sent invites to people to come and witness the event. On the D-Day, Princess Oronpoto mounted the podium and removed her cap to reveal her hair, which was all bald. The chief stood at a corner, laughing and saying it was not enough, claiming anyone can cut their hair low, which people agreed to. She slowly went ahead to reveal her chest, which was flat and looking like that of a man. Still, the elders were not pleased, stating that some women grow breasts very late. She finally removed her trouser, and according to oral history, the chiefs, elders, and people did not only see a penis, but they also saw a scrotum sack, dropping and dangling with 2 scrotum eggs in the sack. It was even recorded that one of the elders went ahead to touch the sack to confirm his eyes. They all went silent, confused, surprised, and disappointed after seeing what she just revealed. Instantly, everyone dropped on their chests in prostration of their new king. Most of the chiefs begged for forgiveness for openly humiliating her. Princess Oronpoto got enthroned as the first female Alaafin of Oyo Kingdom. She became popular and people called her Ajion, meaning the custodian of vagina that kills evil plots. It was recorded that she was masterfully skilled on horseback. She devised a brilliant strategy for attacking her enemies, placing foot soldiers in front and cavalrymen behind. Broad leaves were tied to the tails of the horses so that when they went fighting, the leaves swept the ground behind them, covering the trails of the horses and men on foot. She died in a battle, making her the only female among the 39 male Alaafin who died in battle. She was hit by a slew of arrows and opened her mouth, exposing her teeth as if she was smiling broadly. The enemies fled the field because they thought she was still alive and she was making a mockery gesture at them. They were scared to move close to her body and they were overwhelmed by their inability to defeat Oyo. They left the battlefield and Oyo claimed victory.